Hello Flosstube, it's Amy Clarissa from Allegro Stitches. Today is May the 19th. It's almost 5 o'clock in the evening and I'm here for a stitching update. I did have a SAF this week, a start and finish. And Sarah, I know the video just started, but if you would skip a couple of minutes, please. I started and finished your June project. So this is what I came up with. Sarah, obviously. So these are actual elements, and this is the A that I needed. Actually, I found an image on Amazon, and it was a notebook that had this exact thing here. The atomic numbers were also in the corner, but I charted it out and then didn't quite stitch what I had planned. So the boxes ended up a little smaller than I had sketched out, and I didn't have room, and I didn't feel like, whatever, it's fine. Don't tell me. So it's just a basic zipper pouch. I just use scraps, all in the same color family, and then a lighter aqua. I try to do my linings a little bit lighter so you can see everything. Maybe because it's so dark in the winter, need all the light you can get inside bags. I don't know why. So yep, my SAF, start and finish. Now I'm out of this fabric. Used it up so very nicely. All right, and that's, well, almost it for finishes. I technically have another finish, but it's in my Mania rotation, so we're just gonna get to that in a second. I started working on Little Sheep Virtues last week. I had a goal, it was my StitchMaynia week, and I did get there. So I wanted to do 2 boxes and then fill in Joyfulness. The sheep are coming at the end, so this is Joyfulness minus the sheep, and then I also got in Friendship. The 2 boxes I did were this one here. This is going to be Faith, I believe, and then Joyfulness, obviously, it's in there. It's looking so good. I still have room up here for the rest. So on the sides, it'll have a 2-inch border. Top and bottom should have 3 inches. And yes, I know this middle part is a little bit uneven. I know I like this part better, having a little bit more space. So I'm going to have to figure out how to take out, probably have to remove the fence and then go right up to this little flower here. Either that or just lengthen this out and have it go from frame to frame. I don't know. Sometimes I think I want to put in extra stitches and sometimes I'm like, oh, take it out. I don't know, I haven't decided. It was a lot of grass and taking some out just kind of sounds depressing. It's 1+ skeins of this weak Styric Scuppernong, or Scupper, however you say that. It's very, very common. It was called for in the chart. Nothing else on this is what was recommended, but that part is. So I have since bought 1 more skein, maybe 2 more skeins. I was afraid I'd run out again. And everybody's seen it. This is my kind of sketch that I'm going off of because I'm not doing anything like anyone else. I can't put my numbers in order. It's going to be what it is. My own version. So, sorry, there's not really a, this is what it's going to look like photo because there is none. It's going to look like whatever I have it look like. So that was done between Monday and Thursday. And I finished putting Friendship in on Thursday morning. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get that done for Sarah. So I did that. And then Friday, I started the Bunny to Scorn You by Joanne Elliott. So cute. Why I decided to stitch it on white, or antique white, I have no idea. But it's looking really cute. And you'll be able to see the bunny just fine, I think. The bunny is not backstitched. The little bit of greenery here is backstitched already, as well as the vines in the center. I'm stitching it this way, that's why I'm molding it that way. But there's the little bunny. I think he's going to show up just fine. Why I didn't pick a blue, I have no idea. But there's enough here for the front and back. And this is one of the needle minders I made from a resin that I bought off Etsy from Clarissa Charms. Yes, I do like her name. It's so easy to remember. And I'm using all called for colors, and that was 32 count antique white. So I got even weave. So then on, not Monday, Sunday comes before Monday, I did this kit, and it is done. Forgot to take it out. Why they send you Ada when there are so many fractional stitches, I do not understand. Don't understand at all, because it took way longer having fractionals than it would have if I would have just like had an even weave for the fractionals, or if they would have omitted the fractionals. It looks fabulous. And I used 3 strands on 14 count. This is what it came with, the 14 count. And I had enough floss. So I had extra of most colors. I don't have extra of the darker blue from the base, but I have extra of everything else. And I used 3 strands. It said 2. I'm a terrible direction follower. Terrible, terrible. If I was ever asked to test a pattern, I don't know if I could do it, because I always want to do my own thing. That's why I don't usually buy kits either, because I want to do my own thing. What happened to my shirt? Just a second. Oh, and I'm back. Monday, the real Monday start. Butterfly Lace by StitchMaynia. This came with a fabric, but it didn't say which fabric it came with. Recommended was Forget Me Not or White Cashel. I'm not really sure what I got, but it's looking nice. This is what I did on Monday. So super fun, kind of a geometric design. And I'm using mostly called for colors. I couldn't find my 340? It's either 340 or 341. So I picked the one next to it. I just pulled out my color card, and I think it's 155 that I'm using instead. You can't tell. It's in this purple part. There's a little mistake in there. One of the darker stitches was supposed to be the lighter, and one was, yeah, anyway. You can't tell. I'm just leaving it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So that was Monday. Then on Tuesday, just yesterday, I opened this wonderful kit. I love these so much. Life is beautiful. Don't know what else this says, but whenever I stitch one of these, it just says, life is beautiful. And I stitch all of it before starting another. Now, you're supposed to use 2 threads. I use 2 threads. I do these just like you're supposed to. The threads all come organized like I like them to on a little organizer. Kind of like this. Just the paper card, you know? Right here. And there's 2 different ones. So it'll say if it's on card 1 or card 2. It's got the nice little cork looking thing you glue on the back. And I always do a loop start on this and then tuck in the tails, and I try to make it as flat as possible. That's why we've got the little ends. See how those little ends sticking out? Because I pull them up. I like to stitch from the bottom up, so I just pull them up, and then when I get to that part, it stitches over them, and it, you know, is an effort to keep the back nice and flat. So, seemed to work really well the last time I did it, and that's how far I am on this one. Oh, I love these. These are so fun. And then I love using them too, so it's a really fun project for me. Now today, I'm supposed to start the Black Cat, is that what it's called? It's by Doreen Jones. Make a pincushion. I think I called it a scissor fob before. It's the cat that has the kind of 3D tail that you can attach to your scissors. He's very cool. He just takes one piece. This is that same antique white, which is probably why I used it for the bunny biscuit renew, because it was already out and it was the same size and didn't even think. White bunny, don't use the white fabric. Good old 310 for the cat. And then I've got a Kreinik 3228. It's a gold. It's probably the only gold I had when I threw this together, because I think this was in my Maynia stuff last year. I've had this put together for a while, minus the fabric. So that will be started tonight. I can show you my bags. I made all my bags. I don't have this print anymore. It went really, really fast. I might still have one of this bag in the shop. All my zipper bling, again, either I made it myself or it's from Boutique Charms on Etsy. BOWTIQUE. Tomorrow, Valentina. This is in ink circles. One of those small charts. It's like $4. And I'm going to do it in pink and purple because I want to. I like pink and purple for Valentine's. So this is just DMC 819. This feels like Monaco that I dyed probably in my early dyeing days. See the spots on the back? So I can avoid them and stitch it with this, and I think it'll be lovely and maybe not super Valentine's-y. Is that a word? But it'll be really pretty and probably go on top of the box. So that's tomorrow's plan. Then for Friday, these come as kits. You have to buy them as kits. Will I use this fabric? I don't know. At this point, I've done a little zigzag around it. It looks dark on the front. It's not too bad in this lighting. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. And that comes with all the little threads. And it's a very sweet little, again, sort of geometric design by Jeanette Douglas, Summer Posy. I also have fall and spring. Gotta get my hands on the winter one. They're fabulous. I love them all. And then Saturday, I'm going to start well-rounded. I have changed all the fabrics, all the threads. My spring, this is not spring, this is summer. I always make the little cards with the symbols on what floss I'm using, and then it just lines up with my organizers. So the first one's going to be number 1, 2, 2, and it's very simple. But this is the wrong card. This is summer. It's colors. Summer's fabric. It's bright. We've got so much sun in the summer. So this is my plan for Saturday. Gotta keep all these days straight. Very, very different from the summer. Right? Very, very different. Yeah. And I was going to tell you what colors I'm using. Well, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't do that. Where are the rest of my... Right here. Let's see. I also have spring and winter ready to go. I may have run into a little snag with fall, the autumn one. What does she call it? Autumn. Because the piece of fabric, I was like, oh yeah, that'll be big enough. And then I went to cut it, and then I'm not sure that's going to be big enough. Depends on how much of, it's not a seam allowance, how much extra fabric I need around the design for the hoop finish. So I will cut it if I figure there's enough after I've done winter and spring and summer. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find another fabric. And it was that beautiful green. So I'll keep you updated. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. Okay, so for summer, I have beautiful yellow fabric that I dyed. It was either yellow or golden yellow or a combination. Not really sure. And I am using 413, 470, 794, 3350, 3862, and blanc. This is all DMC. And this is not Monaco. You know what? Yeah, okay, it's not Monaco. My notes say 32 count is Weigart Lugana, which means it was probably white. Huh. I like it. It's a little thicker than I remember. Way to go, write things down, self. All right. That's it. That is all my whips and plans, and yeah, that's it. Except for I'm doing MonogaMaynia next week, and I think at this point I'm just gonna keep going. So I will probably start the first summer, I almost said spring, first summer design on Saturday, and then I will probably just keep going and see how many, not autumn, because I don't have autumn, how many I can get through next week. I just finished my last lessons for the semester, my last music lessons. I know, bittersweet, but it'll be nice to have some time off. I think Danny's going to be doing soccer. We just signed him up for that. So, soccer practice, soccer games, be at mom's house once a week, my sister's house once a week. Sundays are always super busy. I need to do laundry and dishes and stuff like that sometime. So, shaping up to be a really busy summer, but no lessons. Lessons are done until August. So, hopefully I can have a couple of these done to show you next week. No. Hopefully I can keep up this once a week thing. I do have some craft collection. I ordered from Stony Creek the end of April and within a week of May. So I have both of those. They came just a few days apart, maybe like 3 days apart. And I picked up a couple of little charts from their clearance. Aren't they cute? So this one will probably have to be for Mother's Day sometime. But it was like $2 and it's super cute. So the trilogy, Happy Mom, Mom Day. Okay. 53 by 59. Super cute and sweet. The Bluebird's Nest by Heart and Hand is 46 by 47. Yeah. Smell and sweet. And then look at this little house. I know it's Halloween, but this little row of houses, they're blurred. Where did I see the entire row? Maybe it was on their website. They're really cute. We've got, oh, it doesn't even say. This is the Bank of Booze. It must have said on the website and told you what each house was called. It's the cutest little row. And it was free for May. So I picked it up with my May order. I've also picked up a couple things that I don't usually pick up. While I was in their clearance bin, I found, oh, I just moved my thing. This is the fabric grab bag linen ornament cuts. 10 pieces for $10. And they did not come with the edges finished, but fraying drives me crazy. Look at this ornament cut. It's like 10 by 27. It's huge. Very, very happy with that. Why do people not tell us about these things? I don't know. Slightly green, like a 9 by 9. Very happy with that. This is one of the smallest pieces. It's more like an 8.5 square. And it's kind of the color of the Summer Posy fabric. None of these are labeled with colors or even manufacturers or anything like that. But I could be changing the color anyway. I don't really care. Here's another one of the small pieces. Slightly lighter than that last kind of aqua green one that I showed you. This is kind of a gray hint to the brown. I don't know what you would call this. But they're just neutrals. And these are all at least 8 square. I think maybe the smallest was 8.5 square. This blue is pretty. Yeah. Thinking winter on that one. And then I got one that's a little bit longer. Totally fit stuff on these. Not just ornaments. This one's hand dyed, I'm pretty sure. So I got base, got the orange thread. I don't know what color this is. Probably 8 by 18. Do I sound like a quilter? Well, I come by it honestly. And then I got this beautiful light blue. This is a Zweigart again. You can see the orange thread. So long. It's fat quarter length, so probably like an 8 by 27. I was very happy to get all of these pieces. 10 pieces for $10. Stony Creek, the ornament grab bag. I don't know how I would beat that. Maybe just because I don't have access to, not LNS. Yeah, LNS. Haha, LQS is the quilt shop. Whew. See, this is why I prefer recording in the morning, because I haven't just been through all the lessons. And getting people to work and making meals and all of the other things that I do. Laundry. It's been laundry the last couple of days. Anyway, and then I got the fabric grab bag linen. This was, I don't think either one had specific sizes on it. This one didn't say ornament. This was just random cuts, small cuts. Don't really know. But it was 5 pieces for $10. Okay, well, I'll try that one. So I think I had the ornaments in my April order, which was the last day of April. And then I put in grab bag linen, 5 pieces for $10 in my May order. You're paying shipping anyway. Look at this. This is like a 13 by 18. Petty point dots. I won't have to measure all these, like as far as count goes. It doesn't say. No count, no color. But I love it. So cute. And I probably will do Christmas on that. Like ornaments, even though it's not an ornament cut. Something Christmassy. Grab bag. It's like a fat quarter. Nice cream, linen. It's worth the grab bag right there, folks. It's probably like an antique cream or something. I don't know. Antique, is that even a color? Antique cream? Anyway, this one got a nice weird fold in it, but it's kind of a gray hint of that brown again. That's a good size piece too. Very happy with these. I did go around all the edges. No fraying in this video. This is my smallest piece. It's like what, 12 square? And it's white, not bright white, antique white maybe? Maybe just plain white, I don't know. And then this is also like a fat quarter. And that looks hand-dyed to me. It feels hand-dyed. It's swagger. We've got the orange stripe. This one also has like rounded edges, which I found very, very interesting. I've never seen one of the hand-dyed pieces have rounded edges. But yeah, that's a good size piece. So I was very happy with these. And I've also found, ever since I mentioned this wasn't going to be like a channel full of all of the things that I've gotten, I found a couple really good deals. So a couple things from eBay, a couple things from Stash and Loading, cross stitch only. Got some Sweetheart Tree, probably show you next week, and Victoria Sampler, I think it was. Got several charts from a seller on Stash and Loading. Very happy to find those. A couple needle rolls from eBay. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But that's it for now. So I need to go start the black cat fob, finalize dinner, get ready for Daniel coming home. So hopefully you enjoyed the update. I will be back next week. Have a great weekend, everyone.